So you are an extension of source energy here with very important reason for being here. You said, I will explore this leading edge variety, and from it will come expansion in my idea of what is wanted. And we said, and we will ride your rocket of desire, and we will hold the signal of it constant so that you can find your way back to it. So that's the cycle. You come into this physical body, you are pure positive energy, you explore, you define, you refine, and you request more. And usually in the requesting of more, you're not up to speed with it yet. You've requested more, but you've still got your vibrational patterns going where you've practiced them. And that is really what we are wanting to talk about in these hours that we are together today. We want you to realize that you can practice your vibrational frequency into harmony with your own desires. That you have created a vibrational reality that is real. It's present tense. It does exist. And that vibrational reality has gathered all cooperative components and is revealing to you a steady message about what the next logical step for you is to get you from where you are to where you want to be. That's the thing we want you to hear first and foremost. Your inner being knows where you are in your physical format, in your physical personality, with the beliefs that you hold, in relationship with everything you want, with your veritable fortunes of relationships and financial well-being and all other manner of desires that you have magnificently and precisely carved out of this physical life experience. And so if you can accept that you are vibrational, and if you can accept that your emotions are telling you what your relationship is, not just with who you are and all that you've become, but with everything that you want. Because when you ask for something, step one, it is given. Step two, vibrationally, you go, vibrationally, I don't want it vibrational. How do I get my money out of the vortex and into the bank? And we say, you do what Jerry was trying to figure out all of those years. You figure out how to turn your thoughts to things. You try to figure out how to turn your vibrations to thoughts, and your thoughts to impulses, and your impulses to actions, and your actions to the full receiving of all things wanted. We are not trying to talk you into just getting happy so that you are not unhappy about the things that you want that you don't have. That is not the point of this. We want you to discover that in your happiness, it is a surefire path to everything that you want. But you've got to get your priorities straight. You've got to figure out that you are vibrational. You've got to figure out that how you feel matters. And then you've got to do something about consistently taking care of the way you feel. Sometimes you are in situations that are just not that pleasant. Sometimes you are having experiences that just don't feel that good. And you'll hear us say, try to find a better feeling thought. And you'll say, well, it would be easier if I wasn't standing right in the middle of this mess. And we say, then go stand someplace else that isn't in the middle of the mess. And you say, okay, here I go. But before I go, I'd like to tell you why I don't like being here. We know you don't want to be there, but go stand someplace else. Go someplace where what you observe and what you think about feels better to you. Okay, I'm going to go. I'm going to go because I've been here for a long time and I haven't liked being over here at all. We know you don't. So go someplace else. Go look someplace else. Go be with other people. Go have a better time. Go, run like the wind. Go. And you say, okay, I'm going because I sure haven't liked it over here. My mother was born over here, you know, and she taught me how to be here. Nobody who's over here where I am likes being over here. Abraham, couldn't you just fix over here a little bit so that it feels better? And we say, go someplace else. Okay, I'm going. Here I go. I'm going to go. Here I go. I'm really tired though, Abraham, you know. I mean to go someplace else, and I mean to think thoughts that feel better, but it feels to me like my thoughts are thinking me. It doesn't feel to me like I am thinking my thoughts. It feels like my thoughts are thinking me. And we say, that's because law of attraction is responding to where you are. And then you say, okay, so law of attraction is responding to where I am, and you're telling me to go someplace else, but law of attraction won't let me go, Abraham. Law of attraction will not let me go. I'm trying to go, but I can't go. And we say, Well, then just relax a little bit. Look at where you are with a little less definition. Talk a little less about what you don't like about where you are. Lose your law of attraction grip on standing where you don't want to be. Lighten up. Go general. Look for more things that do feel good, because in every moment, even though there may be some things that don't feel so good, there are some things that feel better. Look for the best feeling things that you can find. And it is our promise to you that little by little, you will change the way you are offering your vibration. You will change what you are broadcasting. And that's really what we want you to hear from us first and foremost today. What you broadcast, which means what you think about and what you focus on and what you talk about, what you're broadcasting, is what is accomplishing your vibrational attitude. It's what your point of attraction really is all about. And what you're broadcasting and what is coming back to you in response to that broadcast is how you create your own reality. So even though you are standing in the middle of something unwanted, you have to figure out how to broadcast something differently. You've got to figure out how to find a way of saying it nicer, saying it in a way that it's kinder to you, beating up on yourself less, beating up on other people less, being less critical, more appreciative. But you got to do it a little bit at a time, because law of attraction is your best friend. Because law of attraction is consistent. Law of attraction is always reflecting back to you what you got going on. There are two ways for you to know what you've got going on vibrationally. In other words, what the mix is between who you really are and who you're being in any moment. How wide or narrow that gap is, that vibrational frequency gap between who you want to be and all the desires that you have already established and created and what you're letting in right now. There are two ways to know. One is by how you feel right now, this red hot minute, and the other is by what's manifesting back to you. They always match. What you think and how you feel always matches, and what you think and what comes back to you always matches. Now we know it feels like you've been influenced by others, and it feels like a lot of what you're feeling is in response to what others are doing. But you got to stop letting that be your excuse for sloppy thinking. You got to let that no longer be your excuse for offering vibrations that don't serve you, that don't serve anybody, and most of all, keep you split apart from who you really are. So there are 3 steps to the creative process. Step 1 is ask, and life causes you to do that all day, every day. Step 2 is source answers, and by that we mean a vibrational reality is assembled with all of the components, with every single one of them that is important to you, because you've been making those requests, spoken and unspoken, all of the days of this physical experience, and even before you came into this physical body. You have been requesting this well-being, this abundance, this clarity, this vitality, this flexibility, this understanding, this knowing, this love, this appreciation, this abundance, this well-being. You've been requesting it in all kinds of forms. All of your existence, which is longer than we have time to even begin to explain to you. It's a big vortex. It would keep you busy for 20 or 30 lifetimes. It's huge, and it's there for you, and it's revealing itself to you all day, every day, in the form of a vibration that you, if you are human, mostly are not hearing. You keep asking for the revelations, even though the revelations are constantly coming, because the source within you knows where you are, knows who you are, knows what you want, knows where you are in relationship to what you want, and is giving you all day feedback about where to go and where to focus and where to look in this vast universe in which you are focused. It is a magical, wonderful place, and you have guidance, a cadre of non-physical energy at your back, pointing in the direction of everything you want all day, every day. No exceptions, no exceptions, no exceptions. But the question is, are you now, while the broadcast is happening, in the receptive mode? Are you in the frequency where you can hear? If you've got your tuner set on 101 AM, and what's being broadcast is on 97.7 FM, the frequencies aren't matching up, and you're not hearing the broadcast. And so what we want you to understand is, in order for you to hear, in order for you to realize, in order for you to be in the receptive mode of what's being broadcast, you got to be feeling pretty good. And when you are in despair, on your knees, praying for recovery or praying for improvement, Even though your prayers are being answered, everything is lined up, you cannot hear, you won't receive the impulse, and you'll wonder what's going on. And we want you to know the only thing that's going on is that you're out of frequency, and it doesn't need to be that way. So we are eager to talk with you about anything that matters to you. We want to show you how easy it is to find vibrational alignment with who you really are. It is our desire that everything you want be realized by you fully, immediately. You shouldn't have to wait for what you've already created. You just got to tweak it a little bit to begin letting it in. And once you get the hang of this, and that avalanche of well-being starts blasting and manifesting into your experience, so much so that others are saying, what are you doing? How is it that I just barely hear you say that you think you might sort of kind of like to have some of that, and there it is in your experience? Why is it that things are happening so easily for you and not for the rest of us, your friends will begin to say. And you can tell them, they may be ready to hear and they may not. I figured out that I gotta get my vibrational frequency in alignment with what I'm asking for. I had to practice my beliefs into vibrational alignment with the things that are in my vortex. And they'll say, okay, crazy lady, come with me to this little padded place. And you say, I'll go eagerly because I'm sure it's on my vibrational path and there's probably all kinds of wonderful things in there. Probably meet my crazy true love. So, what do you want to talk about? You're ready. You're ready. There's a lot of trouble in this room. We're ready for you. This is going to be a magnificent unfolding. So just relax. Whether you're called forward or not, it is our promise to you that what you are wanting to know about will be fully discussed here in a way that you will hear it. No exceptions. So just relax knowing that, and let's have fun. Begin right here. Yes.